Hello people, this is Power here to review the DX Progrise key holder and Russian Cheetah Progrise key. Does this have set? No, it's just Progrise holder and Russian Cheetah Progrise key. Okay, I got that entirely wrong. So this is the, I'm gonna move it back there. So this is the typical holder set that we always have with these drivers, but then obviously with this year they went back with it in the belt just because, you know. But obviously we have 01 and Valkyrie prompt on the box because it does come with the Russian Cheetah Progrise key. So the holder, Russian Cheetah, Valkyrie, sadly nothing on the bottom, and just more of Valkyrie, and yeah. So here we have the set together. I apologize for this not focusing, but here we have the two Progrise holders, which they're exactly the same thing. I think they're like packaged like this, literally, or like something like that. We're just gonna take a look at the one just because, as you can see, it's already hollowed out. But these are really simple holders, and I appreciate that. Very simple designs. You got red here, the black, gunmetal gray, and that's really it. I just like how neutral they are as a whole. Just so then, obviously, because all belts in 01 that aren't that are all belts that are released for riders have these. So yeah. So obviously this is the button with how that works. So you just take your Progrise key and just slot it in like so. And it's simple to remove, so that's good. Again, so this is our first one, and then this is our second one. So you can have two Progrise keys, and obviously, what's the fun of it if you can't connect the two belts? So we're gonna show the 01 driver first. So while like for the 01 driver, the black matches up with it, the gray doesn't exactly, which is completely fine. And I also just like how these actually help the belt essentially sit. So I like that. And I will just say this for a warning, these might actually scratch your belt straps just because that's how they naturally are. So those darn belt holders, I forgot what they're called. And then obviously the main one, the shot riser, because it's still a belt connector. And this is what I meant by how they can actually help make it stand. So again, with like here, I think the black or the gunmetal helps with the shot riser more. But again, I just like how neutral the colors are for these, just so that they can be universal without anything. But yeah, I just like how the sand stands. That's really neat. So let's take a look at the Russian Cheetah Progrise key. So here's a look at the Russian Cheetah Progrise key, which is in this, I don't want to say bright orange, it's just orange. As you can read here, Russian Cheetah, ability dash, there's the silhouetted cheetah. QR code for Gamba 003. Open it up. The exoskeleton of the cheetah. The logo. There's the full thing.
Cheetah's ability. Cheetah's ability.
Let's get the shot riser. So obviously, as I slowly alluded to before, Valkyrie actually transforms with the shot riser with it in the buckle. So obviously she has a different transformation process. So we activate it like normal and insert it. And now we just swing the cover down and press the trigger. So now we got the transformation of Kamen Valkyrie rushing Cheetah. And I forgot to talk about how much I like the 7 LED light in the shot riser. That it's just really appreciative. Obviously, she activates the transformation, the finisher the same way. So obviously we get the Russian Blast Fever, and then just without the buckle. Russian Blast. So let's get the 0-1 driver. Here we go with the 0-1 driver. Framing is just horrible. So there we get the transformation of Car 01 Russian Cheetah. And obviously, so yeah, that's basically overall what this set is for. Just that's the set overall. You get 2 Progrise key connectors. You get 2 Progrise holders and Russian Cheetah, which I think the set is really neat overall. Obviously, we get this is the only way to get a DX version of Russian Cheetah, and obviously, if you're big on Valkyrie, then might as well get this, because I do think that these are unique overall. It's just the usage in their usage in the show. Despite at this time, I've still not seen 0-1, and yet I'm collecting toys. Their usage in the show earlier on, at least, was really poor, because literally they did not utilize them until like the mid-teens, which is just weird, because isn't the whole point of the holder is to hold these? I don't get it. So the relevance in the show was just poor, but again, like, you get Russian Cheetah out of it. So like, I guess, like, I don't know what other way they could have like packed Valkyrie. And because again, I do like the idea of the Progrise holders being universal within each rider in the series, because that technically means that these aren't like, well, I was fearing about that these were just specifically locked towards like 0-1, but I'm kind of happy that isn't the case, because then, you know, it's like, I just don't get like when some rider series that like only the main rider gets the holder, and then like not everyone else, or like they have their own version of the holder, which oh, they at least have a holder. But like I'm especially thinking of like Gaim, like he had a lock seat holder, but not anyone else. Then he eventually gains two. And then like I'm thinking about actually built another series where they are actually universal with the football holder, but I think with Evil it was because he possessed Sento, and obviously he's the one that had the full bottle holder, which technically I guess gave, which technically like led to like Evo being able to like somehow manifest, like he either manifested it or he just took it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, actually now I'm thinking about it, the holders actually have been good. I think it's just like earlier, like I think Gaim was just kind of the series that kind of irked me that like no one had holders, because obviously everyone in XA had Kimawaza slots, and I'm going on about this. So you might as well just get this set. You're able to hold 2 Progrise keys. I don't know how you're gonna get like 6 more of these, because then you're gonna be with like 3 of these. But again, if you're big on Valkyrie, go up ahead, go right ahead. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave people. I apologize for these 0-1 reviews being sucky.